I decided in high school that I wanted to go to dental hygiene school, and I had a couple of close family friends that were dentists here, Dr. Porter Clark and Dr. Dale DeVore. And so I went to Wichita State and became a dental hygienist, and then started working for a group practice there and decided pretty quickly that I wanted to go on and become a dentist. So then it took me a little while longer to get to go to dental school. And then when I graduated, I knew that I wanted to come back home to open a practice here.
Talk a little bit about your career. You've been here since
1982,
okay.
Since I got out of school. Dr. Stuart Crow and I practiced together for 13 years, and then we ran out of space, so I bought this building from Dr. Pratt, who was a dentist here for years that passed away. So I've been in my little building here since 1995. Our former executive director saw that my background as a dental hygienist turned dentist would be helpful in the legislature. So within a couple of years of getting out of school, he sent me to the American Dental Association spokesperson training and had me testify in legislature. So I got pretty involved right off the bat in legislative issues, and then just kind of worked in committee work for a lot of years. I was chairman of the PAC for quite a long time, and I was the chairman of the Legislative Council, and then, did all kinds of committee work. Well, the early days we were basically fighting dental hygienists wanting expanded functions, and which is kind of the same fight we're still fighting, I guess, in certain ways. And so we testified and got things like dental hygienists doing local anesthetic. We were able to control the education and under what setting that they were able to do the anesthetic and different things like that. Oh, I think so, and I learned more and more about how to lobby, how important it is to contact your local legislators, how really important it is to have a party for them and a fundraiser for them, because on our state level, you can get a lot of bang for your buck inviting over 20 of your friends to an evening party and help your legislator. I went to a lot of the AdPAC meetings a lot of years ago too, where they talk about how to lobby and letter writing and now emailing and things like that. So I learned a lot from the American Dental Association on legislative affairs too. Yeah, so I was vice president and president-elect and president of the Southeast Kansas district, and our district has, for many years, we have a 2-day meeting where we have clay shooting, and we used to do bowling and a golf scramble, and then a dinner on a Sunday, and then a continuing education meeting the next day. And then I was elected as one of the Southeast Kansas delegates to what's now our board of delegates, and I've served in that capacity for like 20 years or something, a really long time. I enjoy the process, so I've been happy to do it. Well, I just, it's rewarding, and it was a goal that I am proud that I was able to accomplish, to be president of the Dental Association. I don't think any one person makes a lot of difference, but because you are an officer minimally for 4 years through the process, you can help make the association better. It is rewarding, but I've never felt like I was very different from other dentists as a woman. I have felt like that, that other women maybe should have been given this opportunity sooner, but there's a lot of other states that have had women presidents before we have. But I think the younger women in the association are kind of excited about the fact that we have 2 officers now that are women, and so I think it's probably a positive in terms of some of our younger male and female members. That shows that our association is inclusive of, regardless of hopefully gender and other kinds of diversity. You know, and that's, yeah, we had our first High Heels and Handpieces group meeting. It was really fun. And I think what we learned that day is that while women love communicating with women, and I think we communicate a little different than men do, that there's really no other differences. We had a really fun social evening, and one of the things we did was we asked if there were other things that they wanted the KDA to do involving a women's group, you know, and basically the response we got was no, just social type events, that they didn't feel like there was any need to have any difference on continuing education or on lobbying or on, you know, some of the other things that we do. So I thought that was revealing, and how I feel about it too. But I think that women do lead slightly different lives than men, and that it's just fun to talk to people that are in the same place that you are in your lives. Well, I mean, the most important one for me is just to see the strategic planning process through, try to get a lot of involvement from our members. Hopefully we'll learn how we can be relevant to all of our members. The times have changed a lot, and there's a lot of generational differences, and I'm certainly not in the younger generation. So we need help, we need advice, we want to know from all of our members how it is that we can help them be better dentists and make their life easier as dentists, and be productive. You know, we're having a meeting on October 24th to do the strategic planning process. The Board of Delegates are all invited to come, and I know we're also going to do some surveying of general membership and having some focus groups. So I would encourage all the members to respond to the surveys, to give us specific advice if there are things they would like to see, questions that we didn't ask in the survey, and encourage their local delegates to attend and let them know if there's issues and things that they want them to bring up at our October 24th meeting. I think my other concern is always the access to dental care issue, and that we definitely are going to have another fight on our hands this year. And I think it's our responsibility to continue to try to find ways to improve access to care, and to try to help the public and our legislators understand that having another staff person to do dentistry is not the issue, that money really is. And so we've got to figure out, another way around that. That's an ongoing battle, but I certainly, hope that we can continue to fight and win that battle this year.